We have huge news on a potential contract extension in the near future. Could be a record-breaking one, but the question is, how much should the Birds be willing to pay? Also, we take a look at an intriguing first-round draft prospect who may end up in Midnight Green in just a few weeks. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. This is A to Z Philly. Do us a favor, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Don't miss any of the coverage. We break it all down. Question of the day to Eagle Nation out there. Drop your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Should the Eagles give Devonte Smith one of the largest contracts of all time? Is it his time? Is it Devonte Smith's time to go out there and get his top dollar? Should the Birds literally just give him the biggest contract of all time when it comes to a wide receiver? Give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. Is he worth it? Before we jump into all the news, a shout out to our sponsor, BetMGM. Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up with our code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. With BetMGM, you'll get instant access to parlays, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials. And with BetMGM, every play and every game matter more than ever. So find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Sign up today with our code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you do not win your first bet. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Speaking of BetMGM, if I was a betting man, I would predict that Devonte Smith gets paid very, very soon. And speaking of that, Tim McManus reports about Devonte Smith that the Birds are getting ready and working on a potential deal. Quote, contract talks are ongoing. Sources familiar with negotiations said, and there's general optimism that a deal will materialize in the near future. Absolutely smart. Lock him up. Don't even let it get any further, right? He is a Bird. He is meant to be here, and he is already having one of the best young careers in the NFL. 3 seasons in, he's hit 1,000 yards in the last 2 years. Think about how long it took the Eagles to get a receiver with 1,000 yards. Now they have Devonte, they have AJ. Right, he goes for 7 touchdowns last year, 7 the year before, 5 his rookie year, and he almost had 1,000 yards his rookie year. But, unfortunately, it kind of ended not that well. But, Devonte has just been absolutely everything we expected and more. He has exceeded expectations, and that is why, personally, I believe that they should pay him. I mean, what do you guys think? Right now, Tyreek Hill has the biggest contract in the NFL, and he is making $30 per year. Devontae Adams is number 2. At $28 million per year. Cooper Kupp, number 3, $26.7. And then A.J. Brown's at $25 million per year. It's always a timing thing, right? It's not about who's better, who's the best. Devonte is one of the best, but it's about when your time is to get paid, right? They're always moving the bar. So I'm not going to sit here and say that he should get more than Tyreek Hill, but I wouldn't be mad if it happened. I think Devonte should get a top 3 or top 5 NFL wide receiver contract in the league right now. He has done nothing but perform. And oh, by the way, he's had to do this with A.J. Brown. Imagine if Devonte was on another team. On almost any team, Devonte is a wide receiver 1. Here is a wide receiver 2, but he is as good as anybody out there. Sure hands, always shows up, always plays. Just an absolute pro. Great character, doesn't get himself in trouble, doesn't say too much. And I am so glad that this guy's on the Philadelphia Eagles. Right now, the talks are 4 years, $98 million, which, in my opinion, would be a bargain. Like I said, I'm not going to say he's worth $30 million per year, but I wouldn't be mad if they paid him between $25 and $30 per year. He is worth it. When you have guys who you invested in the draft and they perform the way he has, I mean, this guy could potentially one day be a Hall of Famer. That's how good he is already. Pay Devonte Smith, and I can't wait until this is finalized. On another note, the Eagles are looking in the draft, and obviously they want to upgrade. And we've talked about a lot of different positions. They've made some signings recently. The question is, will they still target the secondary? Will they go on the defensive line? Will they go on the offensive line? We know Howie Roseman likes to shore up the depth in the trenches. Right now, there's one intriguing prospect, and if they were to go in the secondary, maybe they don't have a lot of trust in James Bradbury, or maybe they're still worried about Avonte Maddox getting hurt or whatever it is. They go in the secondary, and this guy will be on their top 5 draft board when pick 22 rolls around. The question is, will he be there? And that is Cooper DeJean. who is being mocked to the Philadelphia Eagles. He's also being mocked to several teams now in that range. And he recently had his own pro day and private workout because he wasn't in the combine. He was recovering from a broken fibula. And all this guy did was improve his stock. He boosted himself. So my question to Eagle Nation is, do you think they should draft Cooper DeJean, a corner out of Iowa? He had a stellar workout. He ran a better 40 time than Trent McDuffie at a 4.43. He has the same vertical as Steve Smith, same broad jump as Jalen Johnson, and more bench reps than Antrell Roll. Cooper DeJean is out here putting on a show, and I think one of the main concerns was, is he going to stay healthy? Well, he is recovering, and as you can see, he is back. Adam Schefter reporting that Cooper DeJean sent a letter to all the NFL clubs last week informing them that after suffering a broken fibula in a practice in November, he has been cleared to return to football activities. And like I said, he held an individual workout, and he absolutely killed it. Really, the main things you want to know about this guy: he's a corner out of Iowa. He was an All-American last year. If you go and you look at his stats, let's see if we can pull those up. Do we have them? There we go. Cooper DeJean in 2023 had 2 interceptions. The year before, he had 75 tackles, 5 picks. 3 of them went for a touchdown. And really, the main thing on this guy is he is explosive. He is an athlete. Now, people have some questions, concerns. Can he play corner at the next level? Maybe he'll be a slot corner. Maybe he'll be a safety. He has played some safety before, and he kind of emerged into this top corner in the NFL draft. But overall, this guy's a versatile player, and I think that's one reason why people are linking him to the Philadelphia Eagles, because Vic Fangio, as we know, likes to play more zone, play more soft coverage, and that's really the mold on Cooper DeJean. That's the fit for him, right? He has questions about, being able to cover in man coverage at the next level. But if you can plug him in a defense and kind of move him around, almost like a hybrid in a way, and as a versatile, safety corner, Vic Fangio may be the perfect fit for Cooper DeJean at the next level. And again, I still can't really see how we going with a player like this in the first round. But if the Eagles say have number 1, number 2, number 3, and a couple of the guys they want are already taken, it would not blindside me by any chance. It wouldn't surprise me. Everything they say about Cooper DeJean is good. As you can see, the physical traits are there. He's a very physical, athletic, explosive athlete. He can jump out of the gym. The one concern is being able to flip his hips. He's had trouble kind of covering some of these better receivers one-on-one, and that is a concern, like I said, at the next level. But overall, his character's good. He seems to be a guy who will translate, a hard hitter in a way. And look, I think at the end of the day, man, this guy should be near the top of the draft boards, and he has been mocked to the Philadelphia Eagles. He's mocked really in like that 18 to 25 range. While he doesn't have a lot of fluidity, he's a very smart player. It's another thing they say about him. Just a very high IQ guy who can pick up on certain routes, from a mental standpoint. He can read the field well. Maybe he's not the quickest in, again, turning up field or staying on his man, but those are things you can work on in terms of technique and, in terms of your physical build. And I think this guy is rising up a lot of draft boards, deservedly so. This guy is a ball hawk. He has a lot of good mobility and range. And at the end of the day, the Eagles reportedly met with him already a couple times. They like him. They're intrigued. So keep your eyes on Cooper DeJean. He may end up in midnight green. Maybe you could play some slot corner, shift over to safety if there's an injury, whatever. This guy could be the next player drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. So give me your thoughts down below. Do you think they should go with a corner in the first round? Should they stay with defensive line? Give me your thoughts. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.